Today we're going to talk about the ellipse and how to find its properties from the general equation. The properties of the ellipse are the center, the foci, which are the two focus, the vertices, which are the two vertices, the two co-vertices or co-vertices, major axis, minor axis, and eccentricity. In ellipse, there are two types, the vertical and the horizontal. Let's do an example, an horizontal ellipse example. Let's start with the center. The center, it is h, k. H, it is x, and k, it is y. In this case, as the formula says, x minus h, y minus k. So 3, it is in the position of h, and 5, it is a position of k. The center will be 3, 5. To find out the next and the following properties or elements, we have to put what it is the a, the b, and the c. It is x minus h over a squared plus y minus k over b squared equals 1. Here we know that a squared it is 25 and b squared is 16. Still, we do not know either c squared or c. The square root of 25 it is 5 and the square root of 16 it is 4. We do not know what c stands for. So, to find out what c stands for, we have to keep in mind this next formula, which it is a squared equals b squared plus c squared. Here is some of the formula already answered. In here, 25 equals 16 plus c squared. 25 minus 16 equals c squared. C squared, we square root both sides to leave c alone, 3. So now we know that c, it is 3. Now, we have our 3 variables. To find out the foci, you have to put first of all the center, and in the horizontal ellipse, either the foci and the vertices will change in the x or in the h value. The foci changes according to the c. Equals 3. So we have to find out the focus of the negative side and on the positive side. We have to add 3 and subtract 3. If we solve this, our f1, meaning focus 1, will be 6, 5, and our focus 2, f2, will be 0, 5. To find out which is the vertices, we already know that it changes on the h value. So we have to remember again which is the center, which it is 3, 5, according to our example. Vertices changes with the a. We have to figure out the vertex of the negative side and the vertex of the positive side. So we have b1, we have to add and subtract in the x the value of a. A equals 5. If we solve all of this, we'll end up with b1 being 8, 5, and b2 being minus 2, 5. The co-vertices. In a graph, the co-vertices will be in the opposite sides as the vertices. We have to remember our center, which it is 3, 5. The co-vertices will move in the opposite variable, so in the y, it will move with the b. b equals 4. So now we have to find the negative side of the co-vertex and the positive side of the co-vertices. If we solve all of these, the CV1 will be 3, 9, and the CV2 will be 3, 1. Our next, it is the major axis, and it will be the M, capital M, axis, and the formula it is 2a. So the major axis, which it is the largest, will be mx axis 2 times a. So a is 5. So the major axis will be 2 times 5. And if we solve all of this, the major axis will be 10. Minor axis. So in this will be the b. So in here we'll make a little m axis to b. So m, remember, little m axis 2 times 4. The little m, if we solve all of this, will be 8. The eccentricity. Eccentricity will mean how fat or how thin our ellipse will be. E as eccentricity, C over A. So, for the eccentricity, we just only need to substitute. So we leave E, C, which is 3, and A, which is 5. Remember, it is not 25. 25 and 16 are in the spot of the squares of A and B. So in here, we just substitute, which is 3 over 5. At the end of the day, it is not that difficult, and we already calculate all of these properties, which is the center, the foci, the vertices, the co-vertices, the major axis, minor axis, and eccentricity. With that, you already have your ellipse. Thank you so much for watching.